Alright guys, we are back on Criminal Case 55, Ashes to Ashes. So, let's unlock Chapter 2. What a case, Katia. Tess was very at stake like they used to do the witches. We actually met several witches, all into the macabre, and then there's a Milton Grimes, the prison warden. And now a letter from Tess. Well, she sent you a letter after her escape, Katia. Let's read it. Mage Katia, you're the only one I can trust. That's the letter. Mage Katia, you're the only one I can trust, and I know a seeker of truth and justice such as yourself will help me. During my time in prison, I delved into the Pilgrim's history and in particular the death of my ancestor Mary Goodwin. In the winter of 1649, Mary Goodwin was tried and burned for witchcraft on the Pilgrim docks. Just like you. But really she was killed because of what she had discovered of the Crimson Order, and now I fear they will kill me too. And they did. Mage Katia, what happened on the Pilgrim docks 400 years ago was a despicable crime. You need to understand what really happened that day. Go to Constance Bell, the librarian. She's the only one with access to the city archives. She'll find the records you need to access the past. So Tess was ready to stay just like her ancestor. And by the sound of it, the Crimson Order is connected to both deaths. You're right, Katia. We should follow Tess' advice and go see Constance. She might have some of the answers we're looking for. Ashes. Let's talk to Constance. Constance, sorry to bother you, but we received a letter from Tess Goodwin. She wrote that we should come talk to the Rorschach Reaper. Why? Is Tess apologizing for never returning that Hypnotism for Dummies manual? I knew my voodoo curse would work eventually. We believe Tess was murdered because she was researching the Crimson Order's involvement in the execution of her ancestor Mary Goodwin in 1649. We went to investigate the Pilgrim docks as they were in 1649, and Tess wrote that the only way to do so was with your help. And she was right. My family has been safekeeping all the official city documents since the times of the Pilgrims. The documents relating to the Pilgrim docks are so incredibly detailed. If I read them to you, it will feel as if you were really back in 1649. Alright, back into the past again. How about Katia? By listening to Constance's story, we'll be able to experience the past once again. Yeah, you're right. She knows the witchcraft, but she doesn't have scratches, so she's suspicious. Alright. Let's go to the docks. Mage Katia, let me recount to you the events that took place on the Pilgrim docks back in 1649. Believe me, it'll be as if you were truly there. Yeah, we noticed that. Then all you have to do is tell me which objects you want from the Pilgrim docks, and I'll go see if they are stored in the library's archives. Now just close your eyes and focus on my voice, and my story transfers you back through time. I close my eyes. I can't read. I can see what it is. Anyway, picture yourself on the Pilgrim docks in the autumn of 1649. When you arrive, the old fish nets are hanging out to dry until the next exit of the boats. The sea is calm, but in the sky, a storm is gathering. In the back of the docks, you can see the bonfire, ready to make another victim. The witch, from the hills, from the depths of Grimsford. The crowd goes wild as Mary Goodwin is brought forward for her execution. Back to 1649. She slowly faces the crowd on Pilgrim docks and delivers her final words. What is it? Pilgrim docks 1649. Pilgrim docks 1649 in front of yelling crowd. My dad will expel nothing. I'm innocent. The signs you accuse me of are lies. This title silenced me. I'll be avenged. I swear it on my blood. May years pass by, but I'll get my revenge on the Crimson Order. Alright. Let's go. what do we have here? Globe, pin parchment. It's here. Called the rope. It's here. Come on, everything. Cape. Chest. And chalice. We've got everything we need. As the story ends. Come on, Mage Katarina, it is time to come back to reality. Back to reality. Wow, that was such a vivid description. It felt like we really were on the Pilgrim Docks ourselves. Constance, that rope and the execution records caught Mage Katarina's attention. Do you have them in your archives? Indeed, I do. This 400-year-old piece of rope was used to bind Mary Goodwin to the stake, but mysteriously didn't burn. Maybe you'll find something on it. And look at Mary Goodwin's execution records. The ink seems to have faded over the centuries. But do you think you can remind it that, Katarina? Why not? I'm an expert. Video game expert. Alright, let's do faded records. Alright, brush, 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 brush. Come on. What? I can't click it. What the hell? What the heck is happening? Can't click continue. Enter. Nothing. Oh, alright, now. I don't know what happened. According to the 400-year-old records we recovered, Mary Goodwin was arrested for witchcraft, judged and killed within 48 hours. And for the time, it seems more than strange, like someone was trying to get rid of her. Do you think the groups all really want Mary Goodwin dead? But look, Katarina, there's a mark on it. It looks pretty recent, and Constance would never let anyone make a mark on her books, which means someone had access to these documents without her knowing. Quick, Katarina, let's take a sample of that mark. Yeah. But first, let's do rope. Alright, what do we have here? Come on. Alright, that was fast. Skin cells. Great job collecting the skin cells from the 400-year-old rope that was used to burn Tess's ancestor, Katarina. Those skin cells should help us learn more about Mary Goodwin's death, and according to Tess, about her own murder as well. Let's send them to Grace for analysis. Okay, how long is it gonna take you? 15 hours, so come on. And now let's do execution records. Alright. Great job with those hairs of Mary Goodwin's execution records, Katarina. Let's send it to Grace for analysis. Six hours. Alright, we gotta wait for the processing skill cells and black hair to finish. So see you in a little bit, guys. Alright guys, we are back on Criminal Case 55 Ash to Ash. So let's get results from skin cells. So I took a look at the skin cells you collected from that 400-year-old rope used to tie Tess's ancestors to the stake, and it was well preserved. Well, that's Constance for you. She's an order maniac, but it pays off. And I can tell you that 2 people touched that rope. In addition to Mary Goodwin's skin cells, I also found DNA related to Milton Grimes. Milton Grimes? Well, he couldn't be there 400 years ago, so it must be his ancestors' skin cells. So Solomon Grimes was present at Mary Goodwin's execution. Maybe Milton Grimes didn't want Tess digging into his ancestors' past. You're right, Katarina, we should take a look at the prison. Maybe he's hiding something from us. You're right. Maybe he's hiding something. And we'll find out what. And now let's get results from black hair. So I took a look at the hairs you collected from the execution papers, and I can tell you that they don't come from a human being. Not human? Please don't tell me we are dealing with a chimera, or worse, a werewolf. Calm down, Joyce. It's just cat hairs from a black cat, to be exact. I took a closer look at them, and I discovered they had been in contact with witchcraft powder. Remember, Mitch Katrina found the same powder on the crime scene among the ashes from the bonfire, which means it could only come from you. First witchcraft, now a black cat. Our killer is a walking cliche, but now we know that they have a black cat. Great job. Yeah. And now back to prison. Let's investigate desk, shall we? What do we have here? Oh, it's Mikhail on the page. There you are. Desk frame, where's that? Are you? Desk belongings, so that's something interesting. Wanted poster, dog, prisoner hat. It's here. Great job searching the prison director's office, Katarina. Those torn newspapers might be of interest. And those look like Tess' belongings. They must have cleared out her cell. Let's take a look. Alright, let's first do Tess' belongings. Alright, dig, come on. Alright, some letters. Good job looking through Tess' belongings, Katarina. What'd you find? What kind of letters are these? Look at that. Drawings of heart, lipstick stains. You're right, Katarina, they are fan letters. I'm curious to know what kind of person would write to Tess. Let's try and see who sent them. I think I know who did it. I can't remember her name. Let's read someone. There's a few of them who are fans. Alright, let's piece these back together. Come on, almost 9. Sturdy Heavy Defeat, Rosie Gatewood, and King. Great job restoring those newspaper articles from Milton Green's desk, Katrina. They all seem to be recent crimes. That's strange. Wait, Stuart KB, Rosie Gatewood, and Samuel King. These are all linked to the Crimson Order. Now why would Milton be so interested in that? You're right, Katrina. Let's go ask him. First, let's do letters. Alright, rush. Rebecca. I knew it. We're trying to read the text of the letters that Tess received, Katarina. So who sent those fan letters? Rebecca Moyer. She thought that she was a fan, but those look more like love letters to me. She better give us an explanation. Let's talk to her, Katarina. What the fuck? Let's first talk to Milton. Mr. Greaves, we found articles in your office about some of the recent murders that took place in Greensboro. Can you tell us why you have so much interest for those cases? Well, since the last inmates you sent me, my prison seemed to be linked to the Crimson Order. It's only normal that I do some research about them. I thought my black cat had reduced that research to pieces, actually. Don't worry, you're not suspicious you don't have scratches. As a matter of fact, we learned that Tess Goodwin was murdered because she was digging up on the Crimson Order's past. And we discovered that your ancestor Solomon Greaves was present at the witch burning of Mary Goodwin. Solomon Grims has been the resident judge of Grimsboro from his foundation to his death. It's unknown that he will be present at any execution. I must say, Mage Katrina, you also seem keen on digging up the past. You should be careful. You've seen firsthand how deadly it can be. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. It's just we've all seen what the damn Crimson Order was capable of. I don't want Mage Katrina to be their next victim. Who will keep Grimsboro safe? I will. Now let's talk to Rebecca. Rebecca, I found fan letters you sent to Tess Goodwin. Could you explain yourself? Tess was an inspiration for me. She was so strong, so competent. She killed all those people with so much confidence. Excuse me. She was my hero, so I tried to imitate her. But I didn't choose hypnotism. I chose witchcraft. That way I could work with her, be her sidekick. But she laughed in my face. She insulted me, saying I knew nothing. I got so enraged. I promised to the gods I will get my vengeance. But as I was about to sacrifice my black cat to the spirits of the night, they answered my prayers, and here Tess was, burning in front of me. Alright, she's suspicious, very suspicious, so believe me, my little crush on Tess was short-lived. Now, my only loves are the dark forces of Grimsboro. Later, at the police station. This case is not getting any clearer, Katrina. We have discovered that Tess felt treated by the Crimson Order, and that it all links back to the execution of her ancestor 400 years ago. But what does it mean? Plus the final letters of Rebecca and the obsession of Milton Grims with the Crimson Order and constant links with voodoo and witchcraft. It's a lot to take in. Oh, Mage Katrina, please help me. I'm scared the Crimson Order is coming to kill me. What? But what? For the same reason they killed Tess, because of what I know. We're gonna find out later, guys, so we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. We are getting closer to arresting the killer. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye.